Get right up out of here. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You want to hang out?
I mean, I like hanging out, but I had a long day.
It's all good messing with you.
Did Jasmine leave?
No.
No,
Oh,
she's
she's
right
still there.
Dude,
What you looking at, man?
I can't see nothing.
He can only see 4
This
people.
phone
Oh,
is
see, dude.
whack.
He got
Say
swiped
something,
across.
Jazzy.
He got swiped
Jazz.
across.
This phone is whack as hell.
Your phone, you gonna see 3 people.
Hey, Craig, when I get off, when you get off, call me when you get off, because I have to ask you something.
Okay. Cool.
You better call him. He will forget.
He don't forget. When I ask him call, he call.
Yeah, okay.
They a bunch of haters. And you see out of y'all. You see out of y'all. That's all they do is hate all day.
That's how the show was created.
Mr. Slushy. What are we waiting on? Keep watching the game. Anthony's doing, I don't know.
He getting a start. I guess he's gonna get us live on.
It's nothing for me to do right now, Glenn.
Enough for saying what we doing.
There you go. We live now.
Live on Facebook.
Yep.
What's up, Facebook family? Please share the broadcast.
No.
Please share the broadcast.
You know what, Jazz? Maybe that's one of the things that we can have you do. We can have you actually monitor the page and reply to comments and stuff.
Okay. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah,
we hear you.
Yeah, actually, Jazz. Whenever Craig is actually kind of trying to get onto his different platforms, you're gonna get some dead air.
Starting my watch party. Y'all starting y'all?
Yeah, mine is already gone.
Man, this thing don't even be working.
You gotta go to your profile, do it from your profile, man. Then search for the live broadcast.
It's hard to
I
believe.
mean,
You turn your volume all the way down?
Yeah, you got to.
You have to.
You get the feedback.
Because it's only saying looking for video, watch. The hell?
Yeah, like mine came up in the notification saying that some Wildcats was started live, and I just did a watch party from there. We shouldn't have to.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be like that, but now it changed.
Craig, the headline strong though from the phone. That Joe strong from the phone. You about to get Sean some customers.
He lost his little peak.
It's a little crooked, but the jump good. The fade look tough. You can see all the Beijing and everything.
People with no hair would not. People with no hair would not know anything about a hairline, boy. I'm surprised
I got hair.
I'm surprised you can say that word.
Look, I got hair.
Hairline. Not forehead.
Craig don't got no neck. Just
Everybody laugh. Everybody laugh. All right, so y'all ready? What's the deal?
We ready to go. What's on you, Mr. Host?
Please share the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Please share the broadcast. All right, so here we go.
Y'all want me to stay on or?
Y'all want Jasmine
you already
to stay
introduce yourself to the people.
Y'all want Jasmine to stay on? Jasmine is our super producer, Facebook family.
It's up to you. You stay on, you gotta talk though.
Okay.
Yeah, you came out.
I'm just playing.
She out of here fast.
Okay. How do I?
There you go. You can just stop your video. There you go.
Oh. Okay.
We can still hear you though.
Okay.
All right, so we ready?
Yeah, your video off now.
My video on?
Yep.
Fuck ass phone. Well, all right. All right, so we are back at it. It's that podcast that's so damn good. Only some wildcats can do it. And I am Craig Black coming to you live from the Zoom burst. And as always in the building, you know I got my family with me. I got my man Ant, a.k.a. the old man, a.k.a. the agent asshole, a.k.a. my man Ant. What's up, Ant?
Hey, how's it going, Miss Shields Reed? Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
It's going good. Old all-timers. Also in the building, I got my man Keith, a.k.a. Cat Daddy Keith, a.k.a. Keith the Freak, a.k.a. Coach Keith, a.k.a. User Error. What's up, Keith?
Man, what's happening with you, Black?
Man, ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing. Feeling good, feeling good. Also in the building, I got my man G. He spells his name with 3 or 4 or 5 N's. Also, he goes by Mr. Baseball, a.k.a. What's up, Glenn?
Hey, what's up, Black? I mean, Mr. Shield Reed.
And last but not least, I got my man, the money, a.k.a. the wallet, a.k.a. the sponsor, a.k.a. my Mr. Ezra Technologies, a.k.a. Derek. What's up, man?
What's up, Mr. Shields?
Oh, it's going, man. It's real good. It's real good, man. Let me break down for the peoples, man. This podcast is about us and our friendship over the last 35, 40, 45, 50 plus years. And it's about the topics we want to cover because we don't give a goddamn about what you think. It's all about what we think. All right? All right. So let's get this thing started, man. We're going to jump right into it. We got a special guest in the building. We have our big sister. Want y'all give it up one time for Miss Angela Cowan. What's up, Miss Cowan? How you doing?
Hey, Craig. I keep telling you I'm the little sister. That's his little sister. Oh, she always gonna be little sister. So
there you go. Yeah, get it right.
Right.
Get it right.
Always gonna be little sister.
My bad. I forgot your brother's like 70 years old. My bad. My bad. But Miss Cowan is here. Angela Cowan is here to talk with us about her program that she does. It's in its 9th year, and she feeds and she gives back, and it's all about the homeless. And I just want to know what made you come up with this, Angie. How did you start doing this? What made you do this?
The first year that I started going out to feed the homeless, I had a conversation with my kids. And the conversation went like, Ma, what about the people that's out in the street that's cold? I want to give my gifts to them and this and that. And I was like, okay, you know what? Let's go out. Let's go out Christmas. Let's go out and let's feed the homeless. So we piled up in my Jeep, took the kids out, went to, went to the one on 2nd Street. And I had some Campbell soup. My Jeep had a plug in the back. So I had a huge pack that I had already warmed the soup up and had it plugged up. We had Campbell soup, we had crackers, we had pound cake, and we had water. And we all piled in the Jeep, and we went down to the homeless shelter on 2nd Street. And we opened up the back, and we came, and we just sat and laid everything down. Everything was fine. We had a line style forming, Craig, it was nice. And after that, it started, okay, next year, oh, Ma, I want to do this again. One of my daughters, my oldest daughter, Asia, she broke down. She was like, Ma, why are they like that? What's going on? And I had to explain to her, everybody don't have the life that you think that they're going to have. They didn't start off this way. Something happened that triggered something that made them go another way. So with that being said, we started going every year. And next thing you know, it was like another year. And it didn't seem right to get up and just say, oh, let's go open some gifts, and forget about everybody else. Let's get everything ready, Ma. And it became something where, so I have to do this. In the midst of no matter what's going on in my life, I know on Christmas morning, I can be down there 7:30 in the morning, feed 300 to 400 people. And believe it or not, I am home by 10:30. I am back home by 10:30 with nothing but ready to go back to sleep and then wake up and celebrate Christmas. That's it.
Awesome. That is incredible for real. So it started off, and I just love the fact that it started off with your son. That's real. So, all right, the first year you went out, second year went out, third year went out. You 9 years right now. So how do you how do you make this happen? I mean, you saying 300 people you're gonna feed on Christmas Day, and so how do you make it happen? How do you come out the pocket with everything? How you do this?
Some years I come out of pocket. Over the last 2 years, because of the publicity that we've been getting, the donations have been like wonderful, a blessing. So many people, churches donating. But especially last year, it was phenomenal. My kids, we get together in the kitchen and we have such a rhythm when we're cooking. Who's on string beans? Who's on the turkey? Who's doing the mashed potatoes? Who's doing this? And our rhythm gets to going. And then once our rhythm gets to going, we're putting things together. My son is stocking up the truck, putting all the food things in the truck, putting the tables up, getting everything ready, getting the stairs, getting everything we need. And then we know in the morning, we're all up maybe about 4:30, 5 o'clock, getting everything ready so that we can roll out at 7. And trust me, I'm an on-time person. So we do roll out by 7:15. We're out of here.
So you cook all this food on your own? You do this
Why
yourself?
you make that laugh? Because you know they be saying he don't be on time. I be on time. I don't know about him, but
I'm trying to figure out. So you cook all this stuff yourself? You do this at home? You cooking all these 300 meals yourself at your house?
Me and my kids, yes. Me and my kids. And
how many kids you got, Angie?
my mama's here. My kids, I had 5 kids. You know that, Craig. Got 4 girls and 1 boy. My 4 kids, my mama, my family, we be in here and we be cooking. We be in here throwing down. Damn. We don't play. I don't even know how to cook a regular family meal, a small family meal. They always like, Mom, why you got to cook so much food? I can't help it. It's a habit. I always got leftovers. Shoot, come on.
That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, it's the Wildcats podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse, and we're talking with Angela Cowan. We're talking about her program that she has, feeding the homeless every Christmas, and this year is her 9th year, and she's going to feed over 300 homeless people this year. So how are you going to do that with the COVID? What's your plan for this year dealing with the COVID and what's going on? How are you going to get to these people with all, that's been affected with the COVID-19?
Okay, Craig, that's a good question. Normally, we meet at Franklin Square, and we already have a crew that already goes before us and sets up the tables and everything, and we bring the food. But this year, because of COVID, it's going to be a lot different. We have the family, and it's going to be close-knit all because of COVID. We'll be driving. We have cars that will be packed, trucks that will be packed with the food, and the food is going to be packed. It's going to have to already be packed up. We cannot pass out food like we normally do. We have different zones in the DMV, Washington, D.C., that we will be headed to, that I have already assigned for everyone to go to different zones. They know what to look for because we've been doing this for so long. They know where they basically lay, where they're at, this regular people, and we'll be out passing them out. And like I told them, we're not coming back home until every last meal is gone. So,
and Angie, I would like to commend you on serving those dinners, but I think this year it might be a different dynamics because you're saying you feeding homeless individuals, but right now with the COVID and a lot of people lost their jobs, it's going to be different people in that line, not just homeless people this day and age. Because you see, churches giving out food or other individuals food. It's the lines are like down the street, round the corner, because a lot of people, have came on tough times with the COVID and companies and things of that nature and restaurants and all certain, from being shut down and everything. It's going to be, I think, things going to be different for you, which is a blessing that you are out there and you putting your foot forward, you know, making the food, it's huge that you are even having that. But, you know, it's you can't do it by yourself. And it's great that you have help and you getting sponsors and everything like that. But like I said, this year, I believe it's going to be different. You're going to have different individuals in that line this year.
You know, that's a good observation, Derek. And I like that you brought that up. And the thing about it is, just like I explained to Tom Lynch of Channel 4, it's not going to be just homeless people that I think we're going to be encountering. It's going to be people that have been affected by COVID itself. And if you're hungry, we're going to give it to you. If you need 2 or 3 plates, here, take them. It's going to be, I believe exactly what you said, it's going to be a total different impact this year. It's going to be something that I've never seen before. And I'm ready, you know, I'm ready to really see what's going on. And I'm anticipating the same thing you just said. I know we're going to see more than just the homeless. I know we are.
Angela, I have a question for you. Angela, so right now, again, you like 4 or 5 days out. If there's a need, what's the biggest need you have right now? Something that we can do or someone that's listening to us can help you with. And if so, where can they reach you at to help you? Because like you say, right now you have a bigger cost with the like let's say just the packaging of the food. Do you know? I know Dirk got a Restaurant Depot card. Go buy about like 1,000 cases of containers for you. I mean, let me know what I can do to help you out.
Hey, I'm big on the Restaurant Depot card. I have one too, and trust me, it get used. But they can actually go on acwproductions.com and go to the PayPal, and they can donate. Because right now, because of COVID, normally when this runs, I have so many people when we get out on that corner, the same people, because they know we're coming every Christmas, people just pop up out of the blue. I mean, so many different ethnic groups pop up out of the blue. We get so many volunteers that it's beautiful to see. But the thing about it is, we can't do that this year because acwproductions.com, we are practicing social distancing. We are definitely doing that. So if someone would want to help, they can always go to the website, to our PayPal, and they can always donate, and no donation is too small. Okay.
That's acw.com, right?
Yes, acwproductions.com.
acwproductions.com. acwproductions.com. All right.
And Angie, I had a question for you. I saw that the usual location that you guys usually go to is closed off or something like that. So how are you gonna kind of work around that this year with it being closed off, or are you not gonna really focus on one particular location?
Well, the location that we normally do go is Franklin Square, but because they have done a lot of foundation preparing down there, we had 63 trees that had died, and they pulled it up, so that kind of took our location away. That's why I said I have different parties, the cars that will be going to different zones in the Washington area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, for those who don't know, Angela's my sister, and I grew up in the household eating her cooking. And as I sit back and I kind of reflect on her and my nieces and my nephew going out there, and my extended family going out there, I'm a little torn because I'm like, damn, if these people got to choose between having COVID and eating her food, that COVID might win. That COVID might.
But who used to cook for him when my mother was at work now?
I'm like, damn. If I gotta choose,
how did he eat? His little sister. How did he eat when my mom was at work? Because
but then I started thinking, well, damn, who needs that Pfizer vaccine when all they gotta eat is some of that chicken and rice that she made?
He already know I throw down. He already knows.
Look, they don't even need 2 doses of it. They just get 1 dose, and they are cured. You ain't gotta worry about catching no corona.
He grew up on my food. I was the one cooking, and he was eating every bit of it. So yeah, that's
no. She used to make the bomb banana and cheese sandwiches and shit, man.
Yeah, okay.
Banana and cheese sandwiches. What?
That my mom would eat.
Wow.
That's what my mom would make. That's that country, that's that deep
Look,
country
she would
stuff.
slice off the brown part of the banana, put a little cheese on it, toast the bread. Oh man, y'all ain't have banana and cheese sandwich, man. You don't know what you
Don't
missing.
lie, because you would even come over and eat something. So yeah, don't lie. You already know.
I'm not getting in it. I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna let that be a sibling rivalry.
You
I'm not
already
getting in
know.
that. I'm not getting in it.
All of y'all, Jamal, all y'all used to eat my food. Yeah, young age.
Yeah.
No, in all seriousness, man, I'm really proud, at the work she's done, and obviously, helping out those who are less fortunate. But I think one of the bigger gifts that she's also providing is that giving spirit to her children. And it's one of those things where you can actually say it and you can actually doing it, and she's actually going out in the community and helping those less fortunate and bringing in the entire family to be a part of that and stuff. So I'm beyond proud of her and stuff. So good job, keep it up.
Give him some tissue. It's like, no, thank you. I thank you on that, but just want to end up saying, food is also welcome. We don't turn down food, like anything, any help is welcome. So we appreciate anything that you can donate. Just the time that we are on some Wildcats, I'm appreciative of it. So, WPTC 95.5, Craig Black, I'm appreciative of it. I'm appreciative of the copying and sharing. I'm appreciative of childhood friends. I'm appreciative of all of this. So just to let you know.
Did you call mom and tell her that we on? You didn't do that, did you?
No, you're supposed to call your mother.
Okay.
Hey, the one thing
can I get a shape up? Can I get a shape up too?
Yeah, I'm still doing that too.
hey, the one thing I will say in the midst of all of this and on all seriousness is please make sure y'all being safe out there, man, and the mask up and the hand sanitizer and all that good stuff while you out there doing what you gotta do. Just be realistic with what it is and be safe with it.
Yes.
COVID is real. Way. It's real. COVID is real.
It's real. I just want to tell everybody. They think it's a joke, but like I said, from acwproductions.com, we want you to wear your mask, stay safe. And if you can help somebody at Christmas or you haven't talked to somebody in a long time, family member, go check on them. Go make sure they're okay. Take them a warm meal, because some people at this time of year, it gets really hard for them. So.
Also, like Boo was joking around about getting his hair done and everything. But I know you work in the hairdressing industry. How are you doing right now? I know it took a real hard hit. Have you recovered? Your clientele? Has everybody gone to the low blow in the Beijing? How are you doing right now?
Well, I mean, I've been doing this for 33 years, so I roll with the punches. I'm never in lack. I'm the hairstylist that the gift has never been in lack. I can't complain about anything. The whole time off, I enjoyed it, and it's just been a blessing. I've been enjoying the vacation. I still have loyal clients that still pay me, when they wasn't even coming to get their hair done. So, yeah.
That's real. That's real.
Yes, it is.
Still being blessed.
Hey, so it's some Wildcats podcast. So we're talking to Angela Cowan. And we're talking to her about her program she has, feeding the homeless every Christmas. This will be her 9th year doing it. And I'm going to tell you, I appreciate you, Angela, because you come out every year for my event as well.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to support family.
You real with it. And what you're doing, you a superstar now. We saw you on NBC with your they were highlighting you. That was great. The interview was great, and we just wish you well. And once again, I'm gonna echo what Keith said. Make sure y'all safe out there with this COVID-19. It is real. You go to acwproductions.com if you want to donate, if you want to volunteer, if you want to donate, if you want to get some cash, some food, if you want to donate, go there. Is there any other thing that you want to actually say or give to the people before we let you go?
I just want everybody to stay safe. Stay home, Wait till next year to go out and party. Wait till next year to go out and hang out. Stay safe, I don't want to go to any more funerals. I want everybody to make it through. You
That's
know.
real.
Right
So
about
real.
that.
So real. All right. So, won't y'all fellas give it up one time for our little sister Angela Cowan, ACWProductions.com. Y'all give it up one time for her,
We
y'all. Thanks
appreciate
for
you. We
coming through.
appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Guys, I appreciate you so very much.
Appreciate you and everything you do. That's real. That's real. All
All
right.
right. All right.
All right, call your mama.
I'm about to call your mama. Bye, y'all.
All right.
All right, this is a Wildcats podcast, and we're going to switch gears. We're going to take it to, let's go to some sports. Let's go right off the top. Let's jump into the NFL real quick and talk about our Washington football team. Man,
I
tough
thought you were
loss.
talking about Dallas first.
No, never
Oh,
that.
no. Okay, my bad.
Never that. We wait till the last for them Bama's.
They finally got a win.
So we took a tough loss. Going into this game against the Seahawks, I didn't expect us to win. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, if we beat this team, it'll be good.
But you know why, Craig? Because
why?
Haskins. Because I mean, y'all offense. It doesn't even matter if it's Haskins starting, if it's Smith starting. Y'all can't put up enough numbers to even compete. And y'all defense doing their job.
Yeah, but that's not
honestly
true.
doing.
I'm not.
What do you mean
I'm
it's
not.
not true.
I'm not going. I'm not going to say that. He started off bad. He had a bad first half, but he threw the ball.
Yeah, second half. Yeah, true.
He threw the ball
right.
53 times. 53 times a day.
Why?
He was 38 for 50.
Yeah, I agree with you.
The starting running
Why?
back
Y'all
is
got
out.
decent. Oh,
The starting
okay.
running back was hurt. That's why.
No,
Yeah, that's too much. That's
hey,
too much
hold
on him. That's
there
too
was a
much
lot
on
of
him.
short yardage. We still throwing the ball instead of running to give Barber the ball.
Right,
Give
because
Barber
the short passing game was the running game today. How long you been around football?
Oh, but a long time, dude. What you talking about?
So why you can answer that question yourself. The short passing game was the running game. The tight end caught 13 passes.
Our strength right now is the run game, this pass. And today
The strength
is the
is 24 who has turf toe.
Wrong formula today. Be honest.
24 is the running back who has
to be
turf toe.
honest, we lost the game because of the fact the kicker missed extra point. If he wouldn't do that, that would change the whole complexion of the game.
That too, but I outside of the first half, letting Haskins get his feet up underneath him, I don't blame him for today's game.
Oh,
he didn't win today's game.
I didn't blame him for him. I didn't blame him.
I was more play calling. I was saying more play calling.
It's the offense. It's not you can't just put it on him.
I mean, he don't do no different than
today. Haskins had one job today, and that's not turn the ball over, man. It was.
He had a couple interceptions.
But you think about the interceptions that they had, they would tip passes.
Yeah.
And them passes shouldn't have been thrown. Them passes should have been thrown out of bounds.
No, the first one, he has a tendency to throw ball high. That's his problem.
That's what it was.
That's his biggest.
Was high, and it was high heat.
If he ever is going to continue this league, maybe not with us. If he's going to be even a journeyman quarterback, he has to have more confidence. He has to have better accuracy. When he throws the ball, especially in the tight window, he always throw it high. And then the second interception, that was right there. They schemed for that because you saw how the corner was supposed to go with him.
Yeah.
The corner was supposed to go with him, and he's like, nah, he gonna throw the ball. He veered off, picked it exactly. They schemed for him.
So what I see with it though is he had 1 year at Ohio State. It won't hurt him to sit and watch Alex Smith. For him to be able to learn how to read the game and for the game to slow down for him.
That has been my whole argument with Haskins. I thought he shouldn't have started at the beginning of this season, to be honest.
Because think about we couldn't have thrown Alex Smith out there right away.
He could have thrown he could have thrown Allen. He wasn't going to learn
from Allen Day. What he's learned.
He could have sat on the bench and learned from Alex Smith on that bench with that damn clipboard and watch Allen run around the field. He should not have started this year. He just wasn't.
So, hey, Craig, I understand what you're saying. I don't really agree because of the fact that I felt like we had to figure out what do we have. And we know that he's not a starting quarterback. He's a journeyman. He's going to be a backup quarterback. That's going to be his role. He's going to have a long career.
Not from the way that he was drafted. He was drafted in the first round.
I know, but that's why we had to play him to see what we got.
Journeyman. That means
we see what he is.
We got to put our money into it.
So now that we put our money in,
they're not letting these young boys wait now, DeGlenn. They're not letting them wait. They coming in and
put
playing.
him in, see what we got.
You already know what you got.
Now we know we need a quarterback. We don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
Because Alex Smith is not going to play next year.
All right, this is a Wildcats podcast. We're talking about the Washington football team. They took an L today against the Seattle Seahawks. Still number one in the NFC East right now. I I guess we're rubbing on this rabbit's foot about tonight with the Giants taking on the Cleveland Browns. Real quick, who y'all got?
I never thought I would be root for Baker Mayfield.
Cleveland.
Hey, I really like that man. I'm liking Baker. I seen him play 3 times this season, and I like what I see. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to be world beater. He's going to win the Super Bowl, but it's exciting. It has an edge to the game.
Man, he has a lot of weapons. He has a lot of weapons.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
He has a lot of weapons.
He does. I see the brother minister is here. You got any opinions on this game today, sir?
I think Cleveland gonna win the game, but the Giants' defense is pretty good, so I'm kind of like in between.
Okay. All right. So Wildcats Podcast comes to you live from the Zoomverse talking NFL. I'm gonna run through a couple of games real quick. I'm gonna talk about the Dolphins and the New England Patriots. Dolphins 22, the Patriots 12.
They done.
And this is the first time that the Patriots are missing the playoffs in 12 years.
Not only missing the playoffs, not winning the division.
But come on, y'all. Come on. They started out with 9 players opting out from the beginning. It was no way that they thought they was going to make the playoffs. I mean, it was like a miracle that they came out the gate winning a couple of games. I mean, he was up against, you know what I'm saying? He was up against the worst to happen. I mean, he was just out there trying to demonstrate that I could still play this game. And look what I've done with nothing. I mean, he has nothing.
But you know what the talk gonna be tomorrow, right?
Everybody gonna be talking about. They're gonna be on Cam Head. They're gonna be on.
It ain't gonna be on Cam Head. They're gonna some kind of way turn it on Tom Brady and saying what Belichick couldn't do without Tom Brady, but not taking everything that you just said into consideration. They just gonna jump on it that he couldn't do it without Brady.
Yeah.
And that's why it's hard to watch some of them shows now because it's just the same. It's go back to the same topics all the time.
And you was like, there was like 9 starters. They wasn't like bum people. Right. You know what I'm saying? They was like starters. You know, imagine if he had those individuals and Cam was on the team, it would be totally different. It would be totally different.
That's true, Derek. That's very true.
With no training camp and him coming in the system late.
So I mean, hopefully they look at that for Cam. If it's not Cam staying at New England, that individuals to see that he still has. He might not be Superman, you know what I'm saying, of years in the past, but he still could be a starting quarterback in his league.
We'll take him. We need a quarterback. We'll take him.
They are going to put them all on Cam.
Him and Rivera didn't do it.
You got to understand, ESPN, whatever it is, Fox Sports 1, every sportscaster, they're going to put this all on Cam. They ain't going to blame Belichick. They ain't going to blame the COVID people opting out. They're going to put this all on Cam Newton. Cam is going to be the scapegoat, and they're going to blackball Cam. That's what they're going to do because they ain't making
the only thing, to be honest with you, the only thing that's been saving Cam from getting the bad publicity is the fact that Tom Brady ain't been playing well. Because if Tom Brady had been playing well, they would be crucifying Belichick and Cam right now and stuff. So, that's the only thing that's saving him right now. But I think to Derek's point, when you got 9 key players who opt out of the season, it's tough. It's tough.
But it's also still a brand new quarterback trying to learn a new system.
Yeah,
because they've been on Brady for the last 20 years.
You can have Brady. You can have Brady still there. They still be. They might have would have won 1 or 2 more games or something. Maybe.
Yeah, but I'm just saying a brand new quarterback learning a new system without a training camp.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, but that's what it is. They gonna put it on Cam. That's just the black quarterback trying to come back.
It's not a black quarterback. It's the quarterback. Any quarterback. Put it like look at Philly right now.
Cam.
They get crucified.
I hear you, but it's still
Cleveland
Cam.
Last year, they got crucified and stuff. When a team does not do well, the first thing that they go after is the quarterback and stuff.
I agree, but they're gonna pick out what Cam didn't do, what Cam couldn't do. Cam couldn't make that throw. So.
But the thing that a lot of people are forgetting too, that he's missing his go-to receiver. Edelman went down.
And Burkhead went down.
Yeah, both of them went down.
Remember too, he had COVID too.
Yeah, so at least he could have had some. He could have had some success if they wouldn't even went down. But it's
I'm telling y'all, I hear y'all saying all that, but that's not what they're gonna talk about. They ain't gonna mention that not one time. they're gonna say that Cam is here and Cam can't win.
Nah.
They're
No,
gonna
they're not
going
gonna
to say. No,
They're
you
not
know,
gonna
the narrative
blackball
right
that
now is going to
dude,
be in
man.
New England. The narrative in New England is going to be is that Belichick can't win with Brady.
That's what I
it.
said.
That's the only thing.
That's what I said from the beginning.
Cam gonna get it, but he's not gonna get it as much as Belichick.
Yeah,
to be
that's
honest
what I'm
with you.
saying. That's what I said from the beginning.
Cam not gonna get it. It's gonna be Belichick can't do it without Tom.
Because they always say Cam. They always say Belichick can do has been doing it with less, and Brady been doing it with less. Is all you know what I mean? So
see, if the problem is that now is that Tom won. He came back and won against Atlanta today. If he would have not won, we probably wouldn't have heard shit. Probably wouldn't.
I mean, we would have still heard about it because they got eliminated from the playoffs today. But the thing was,
first time
the Dolphins got better, and the Buffalo Bills got better. You know, so it wasn't so much that it was just like Craig say all the time, the perfect storm. It just all happened at the same time. The only team in that division that didn't get better was the Jets.
Hey, don't talk over. Hey, you mentioned the Bills. Go there, man. That team is real.
Yeah,
they've been real for the last couple years. Though,
if I was in Vegas, man, I'll put some like a sleeper 100 against the odds, because they might shock somebody. They just when they put Diggs with
that's why they real. That's why they became real. Diggs made them real the last few Diggs.
They have something.
Nobody, man.
The Bills are nobody.
They're not shocking nobody, man.
Okay.
All right, it's the Wildcats podcast coming to you live from the Zoom verse. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna go to you mentioned it, Glenn. The Bucks beat the Falcons 31-27. Brady does it again in Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta is just terrible. Every time Brady comes through Atlanta, he just he beats them down, man.
He spot them points and then walk them down.
You ain't lying.
Also, we're gonna go to the Ravens. The Ravens 40, Jacksonville 14. We're talking about this game because Dez Bryant, he caught his first touchdown pass in an over 3-year span with the Ravens. So thought that was something cool.
I was glad to see him get out his feelings because after he found out he had COVID the other night, he was done. I'm not playing no more. I'm taking my ball. I'm going home.
Nah, Key, but with that though, man, you can't say he was in his feelings. They did him dirty, man.
They've done him dirty for 2 years.
NFL did him dirty, man. They let him get back in the league. They did him dirty
for COVID. How'd they do him dirty?
No, they tested him and say they couldn't tell if he had it or didn't. Let him get dressed, then yanked him off the field like an hour before the game.
That's the protocol.
COVID is real.
That's the protocol in the league.
You don't yank nobody off the field on your,
Hey,
come on, man. We already know.
Coronavirus. It ain't what it used to be.
Is he calling Cardi B?
Man, they've done Dez Bryant dirty for 2 years, man. It shouldn't took him 2 years to get back in the league first and foremost, anyway.
But I think the timing was bad, but the protocol is the protocol. The timing was bad, but the protocol.
Yeah, I understand the protocol, but if you already indecisive on if he have it or he don't let him get dressed on a team that he just got cut from 2 years. You don't do that on a Monday night football game. Come on, man.
The game is bigger than him, man.
You telling me he wasn't in his feelings behind that.
I'm not saying he wasn't, but I'm just saying, but come on, man.
If I'm that dude that's playing against him, or if I'm that teammate that catches COVID because the NFL didn't yank him off, then I'm going to be like, man, damn, when Dez was playing Monday Night Football, he was playing against a team that cut him 2 years ago. Come on, man, that's the protocol.
Yeah, but you got to look at it like this, though. You got to look at it like this, though. How many players have we seen have COVID after the game on Sunday on Monday? Oh, he had the COVID. We can go through New England. We can go through Buffalo. We can go through the Titans. Man, that was cold-blooded. Maybe
that's why they changed. They made sure that it wasn't like that because they might have missed it in the past games. That could be.
There's a couple people today that got put on the list at 12:30. There was some people that got put on COVID list today at 12:30.
Yeah. At 12:30.
I'm sure they was dressed too.
12:30, but they didn't put that. They didn't yank them off at 12:45.
The problem is with those instant tests because you get them false positive. It's hard to make a determination when you taking those instance tests, but you can't because you can't. You know what I mean? If you take one that's 1 to 2, 3 days, it's gonna be different than them instant. That's what the problem lies. Is those type of tests right now.
Yeah, they very undecisive.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna run through just 2 more games real quick. Philly 20, the Cards 26. Philly, no, that's not the right score. Philly just lost. I'm sorry about that.
It was 33.
The Cards 33 and Philly 26. Philly just took that L, and they're not gonna win the division. I think they're done. But you know, your boy was balling today.
But that's the key right there. What they gonna do with him? They gonna give his job back. They're not gonna let him keep that job.
You can't.
But now he's talking about I want to be traded if I'm gonna have to take on the backup role.
Nobody want him.
He can't do that now. He shouldn't do that.
That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. Yo, nobody wants you.
No, I take that back. The Steelers will take him. Let him sit behind Ben.
But he's still gonna be a backup. He's still gonna be a backup. He's still gonna be a backup though.
Come on, man.
How many more years you think Ben got? You think Ben might be gone after this year?
I think Ben gone. I think Ben gone.
Yeah, he not playing.
They bring in some.
If they bring in, he's 17 years in the league.
If he bring in somebody that's comparable, he's gone. He already. If you really listen to Ben been talking from the beginning that he's saying, I only came back to show the guys how to get to the playoffs and win a Super Bowl. That's the only reason I came back. Yeah, even in the last video he made, he just said, I'm just here to just try to win a Super Bowl. After that, I'm done.
Yeah, I can see him be done after this year.
He's at that point now where he's just like, I don't even think and maybe I'm wrong, but I don't get the impression he's that type that's just collecting money. Some people when they're just trying to collect money, I believe he's like, I'm trying to help these cats win a Super Bowl.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that. I'm with you. I agree with you, but it's just like when you hear people talk about retirement and you can hear it in their voice, it's in their heart. He's pretty much gone. So if, like I said, if they get Wentz or they just say, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Just say if he get that, same thing. It's just that he's gone. Yeah. Now it's all about looking for the next guy to step up.
He's not gonna want to fight for his job if he got a stud backup quarterback to try to. I'm not competing for my job.
Hey, I can see him going to the staff. I can see him going on the coaching staff and be a QB coach or something like that. But
you don't think they got the next quarterback already in the locker room?
No, they don't.
Who's the backup right now?
They don't.
Somebody
right now it's Duck and Mason. And the dude from Tennessee, I can't think of his name.
Hey, how you be a quarterback with a nickname Duck?
Hey, but look, and Mason ain't been the same since Garrett hit him with that helmet, or since he swung that helmet.
I mean, he was not the same in a long time. But yeah, you're right.
But the thing about it, like going back to Big Ben though, for somebody that's in his 17th year coming off of elbow surgery, he's still averaging 40 passes a game.
Yeah, that's
so it ain't like he, they're not really using their running game. He's putting the ball up 40 to 50 times a game.
They don't have a running game.
And that's gonna be hard to do up there.
But the thing about that is though, Keith. The thing about that is Keith. He handpicked his OC. He the one who got the OC in there. Now Ben don't like to get behind center, so that is why he's throwing 40 to 50 times.
But that winner in Pittsburgh is different from that winner everywhere else.
That's true.
It's going to be hard. That football going to be ice cold like he throwing a brick around.
Yeah.
And come January, late December, January.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to run over to Pittsburgh to be a backup anytime.
But see, that's why they banking on. That's why they banking on. They win this game, and Kansas City lose. If they do lose, then we don't have to go nowhere.
But my thing is I like y'all stable of running backs. Like I ain't as much as y'all hate on our squad. I'm gonna be realistic with you about your squad. I like y'all stable of running backs. Don't frown your face up. You know you hate on what you call our team.
No. I don't hate on y'all team because actually I gave y'all compliments this year. Like I like that style y'all got going on with the quarterback and the running back that got hurt, Gibson. Yeah. Trust and believe. I thought that if Gibson would have played in the game, y'all might would have beat us by 2 touchdowns because we was already tired. We was already 3 games in with 12 days. So
But I'm saying like with the stable of backs that y'all got with Connor, Snell, and Anthony McFarland, y'all could run a similar system without Ben having to throw it 40 times.
But they
Yeah,
don't.
Why they throwing it 40 times then?
Right, they don't. They don't
Yeah,
utilize
but
it.
that goes back to formations that what the Pittsburgh ain't doing. Like if they went to the I formation, what Ben do not like to do. If they went to the I formation, it'd be a whole different ball game because then the linebackers can see what they're doing.
I wouldn't be Ben going to the line and changing them damn plays. He changed that passing play.
Hey, that's something you can do in 17 years. You can do that.
He like, nah, I'm changing this shit.
Hey, what the hell you think Omaha meant? Look, what you think Omaha
looking at
meant
the
for Peyton
sideline
Manning?
like, fuck y'all, I ain't running that shit.
He changing this shit.
What you think Omaha meant for Peyton Manning?
Oh yeah, that's changing. Yeah.
All right,
welcome back, Craig.
podcast.
We had a whole segment without you.
We got one more game to get to real quick. When we get out of this NFL, we're gonna go to the Titans 46, the Lions 25. Derrick Henry 147 yards. This dude he's on the motherfucking roll this year. So I just want to point that out. All right. So
ho. You ain't say Dallas score. Come on, man.
We
What's wrong with you?
We done. We don't need to talk about no more.
No.
Hey, Craig. Also, you meant the Jets got the first win. Craig.
Yeah, you left off the
Jets got the first win.
Who cares?
They beat
the Rams today.
Yeah.
The Rams.
They beat the Rams today. So they get away from
that was big though.
That's
big that messed up for the Rams.
All right, so Cowboys 41, 49ers 33. All right.
Thank you.
There you go. All right.
Not the Cowboys. I'm talking about the Rams game. Go ahead.
Right. And the Jets beat the Rams. I don't know what was the final score, Glenn. You know the final score?
23-20.
23-20.
Yeah,
all right,
but that's their first win.
So Wildcats Podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse. We're going to go into a little bit of entertainment real quick. E42 short versus last night, old school, Bay Area. The joint was that was one of the best verses.
Talk about this versus shit.
Thank you, Anthony.
Damn.
Somebody watching that bullshit, yeah.
We be having emails, texts, group meetings. Everybody said we don't want to talk about this versus shit, and every week he come in here and talk about this versus shit. Next topic,
you gotta mention it. You gotta mention it, man. It's big.
No, you don't.
Too short and E40 ain't
video today. What's wrong with your video today, man?
Hey, this dude keeps changing my name, and for me to unchange my name, I gotta go out the video. Come back. Next time you see me go away,
that Joe say real men wear heels.
I'm changing my name back to my name because this dude Anthony, this old.
It's a real man with heels. That was funny.
Oh my god.
Hey, only reason why he want to do the verses because of the fact that I remember when we was at this party and Too Short took his girl.
Oh damn! That's what it's about.
Oh, that's what it's
about.
Now we get
unmute him.
That's why he go E40.
Look at his face.
My girl.
On that note, I'm going to get
You
into
remember?
You done had a lot of celebrity issues, man. Tupac.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
What's up with you, man?
Tupac a bitch. But
hey, that man, that come on, man. So now you hating on Pac?
Hey,
Pac,
Tupac a bitch.
Pac got on Craig.
Pac a bitch. But Glenn talking about somebody took somebody. I ain't gonna even address that. All right, so Wildcats Podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse. All right, we're gonna switch gears once again. We're gonna come back to football real quick and jump on Deion Sanders in the HBCU. Deion is doing this thing right now. So who want to break it down? Who want to start off? I'll let you start off, Al, since it was your topic. What's up, Al? What's Deion doing out there right now?
Well, I think Deion is moving the needle. You know, I think Deion is put people on notice. And excuse the background noise. I think he done put the Big 8 on notice. I say the Big 8, that means all the conferences. And HBCU, I wouldn't be surprised all of a sudden sanctions start coming down.
Well, they already was trying to.
That's already a sanction.
They already had one already.
Yeah,
that was before he got there. He's on probation because they had 35 players work out or practice without being cleared through clearinghouse. But that was on the old coach. So the probation is for a year, But I think that's going to give him enough time to put up the money to work on the facilities and everything else that he going to do that be in place by the time he get there. Because like you look at the post that he put on social media where he put all his coaches in the room and asking all his coordinators what you want and what they looking for. And he was like, he went around the room, what you need, what you need, what you need.
Yeah,
Everybody saying they need dogs. But the one thing that he did do was they had signing day this past week. And he took the number 4 overall JUCO player and flipped him to go to come to Jackson State, who had committed to Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So if you flipping players from
Like
the SEC to come to a HBCU and to play in the SWAC, that's big.
But he's utilizing his celebrity status, his social media, to you know what I'm saying, to get to these youngins. I mean, that's real. I mean, but that's what you have to do. If you can start getting a few of those type of players to commit and come to Jackson State, you'll be able to flip it, because a lot of youngins are starting to have that mindset about HBCUs and making that jump.
Thing too, Derek. Like, he's been affiliated with the Under Armour All-American game.
Yeah.
So
true.
with him having those, and he speaks to them from a mentor standpoint and all of that. So he's still connected to the youth. So he kind of knows how to talk to them and what to say to them to get them to listen to what he's doing or to buy into what he's doing. So with him having that connection to the Under Armour game, you getting 4- and 5-star players that you're going to already have a relationship with, that you can say, hey, all I need you to do is come down here and take a look at what I'm doing.
But they will listen to him, because he's like, I'll get you to the things you need, the tools to get you to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My relationships, things you need to do, but you have to listen to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you think that he will have his best interest, my best interest, not the university. I mean, granted, he's trying to bring the university back up or bring it up to a certain status. But if you go to Georgia, if you go to Alabama, it's all about the university. It's not really about me personally. This little black boy coming to your school.
I will talk about another angle, Keith, that you might be missing too. With him building up Jacksonville, also those HBCUs that's playing him, guess what?
Jackson State.
Jackson State. Let me see, Jackson State. Those HBCUs that's playing him, guess what?
Oh, yeah.
Now, you know what? You get some airtime. You know what? So he's going to build up. He's not only building his team, he's building the conference.
He's building that whole SWAC. The SWAC is going to come back.
Exactly.
And so that's the thing, is like, when are those games going to start to get some Saturday afternoon?
Airtime, right.
ESPN, like right now, you'll see them on a Thursday night, ESPN. You will see those games, but now these games are going to be a little bit bigger, and they're going to be pushing them to maybe a Friday night at 7:30, or a 3:30 in the afternoon game on ESPN, or 12 o'clock game on ESPN. Now you got the whole SWAC, being seen. But think about this, Shawty, as a cornerback coming out of high school, who would you want to go play for?
Oh, exactly. I mean, not even just a cornerback. You know what I'm saying?
But he's one of the best players to ever do it at that position.
Sure.
Why would I not want to learn from that? He could turn that joint into DBU first.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, he can't lose right now with his personality. Just like you said, it's a marketing thing right now. It's marketing too.
Sure.
With his personality, with the social media, with his damn TV commercial, with the damn Subway commercial, the damn pizza.
He's hot. Yeah.
But
you gotta win. Still gotta win.
No, not only gotta win, the facilities.
Well, I mean, they're gonna, but he's putting the pressure on the university to commit to that, because you got to do that. Yeah, true.
He can get them there before everything else gets done.
But I thought I heard him say that they was building a new facility, though. I thought I heard him say that.
That's what I'm saying. Like with that year, with them being on probation, that's enough time for him to still kind of, okay, this is what we doing. Come look at what I got. But still, if you go to a ACC or a SEC school and you're looking at the facilities, and then you come back and look at what's in Jackson State, a lot of these kids this day and age want that shiny penny.
Yeah. I understand that, but I think you got to say it's about winning too, Keith. Come on now. What if he does all this and his team sucks? I mean, you put him on TV and they getting blown out by another squad.
Yeah, but he got that first year coach excuse.
He lose by 50 points.
You know what I'm saying? First year coach excuse.
But that's gonna happen if you play in a big school. That's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I mean that always happens. That's some of this stuff is not brand new. I mean, everybody's paying attention to it now because he's more of a major figure. But they play each other on a regular basis. You know, Florida A&M plays Florida, you know, at the beginning of the year, and there's money going into the program. But
yeah, right.
I mean, that's
And they
going to
get
happen
hammered.
because
They
you
get
just
hammered.
don't have the same type of athletes. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
But if he starts to get those athletes to come in there, you see a difference.
Yeah, I mean, we're not expecting them going there to go and blow out Georgia or go out blow out some big conference schools. I mean, but he's making an impact for him to be able to flip some of these kids. That could be huge. I mean, that, you know, they win the state, they win the championship in the conference or something like that. That's a win-win for him. Shit.
All right, this is the Wildcats podcast coming to you live from the Zoom version. While we on college football, let's go right to the college championship Saturday that went down. ACCC championship. We got Clemson. They won their sixth straight ACC title. And in the SEC, Alabama won in a tight game over Florida. So it's set up for the college football playoffs. You got Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, and Notre Dame. So who y'all going with? Who's going to win?
But three of the four you knew were going to be there at the beginning of the year.
So who was supposed to be there besides Notre Dame? Because
last year it was Oklahoma.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
it just kind of flipped, but
that's because they beat Clemson.
They got to look at it. They got to look at it. They got to kind of find some kind of way to restructure this whole thing. I saw something where they was talking about trying to make it a 16 team.
They should expand it. They should
2 years ago. What the hell's taking so long for that?
They expanded it this year.
Do you know how long it took them to go ahead and have a playoff?
Right.
So that's the problem. Is they don't want to keep changing.
They don't want to share that money. That's all it comes down to. Them four schools get a lot of money for being in the damn playoffs. They don't want to share.
Alabama, Clemson, and Ohio State have consistently been there since this has been going on.
Potentially to make more money if you have more teams in the playoffs, isn't it? More TV?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Hey, have y'all seen Clemson's facility too?
It's more games to be played. It's more money to be made. What do you mean?
Obviously, that's not the case because they were already changed that if that was the
money's in the championship.
So what they're trying to do now is to make it, because this year the difference was they added the 5 and 6 team, the fifth and 6th place team. So they added the fifth and 6th place team, but 5 is going to play 6, and once you win that game, you don't advance to play the 1 through 4. So you just got an extra game. You just got basically got a bowl game,
and that's stupid. That's stupid. What are you even doing that for?
Right.
Hey, go back to your first question. I got Clemson for winning the championship again.
I got him too.
That one loss is because he had COVID. He had to stay at
Hey, but you know what? They a COVID test positive away.
Yeah, that's real. That could happen right before the game for the championship.
That's true.
But I see them, if they healthy. I got Clemson winning it too.
Man, they look like the ACC championship game. It was like Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, so Wildcats podcast coming to you live from the Zoom. We're gonna switch gears, go to boxing real quick. Canelo Alvarez fought last night. He took on Callum Smith. Canelo Alvarez is 5'11". This dude he fought last night was 6'3", and he beat the brakes off this dude. And during the production, Derek brought it up, man. I don't know who. I know me and Derek saw the fight, but I think it was a kind of a fix-in for this fight because
it looked like it, man.
That man looked like he didn't even want to try to even throw a damn punch. I mean, come on now, man. I understand Canelo is who he is, but
look how big he was, and Canelo was just walking him down. I mean, come on, man. That doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of his fights, man, he be taking them puffy fights, man. It's like, you know what I mean? It's something he can't keep avoiding the real fights. I'm sorry. That fight just didn't look like it was that guy wanted to come to fight point blank. It didn't.
Yeah, it was. He was just, the punches he was throwing were bullshit. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? It's not
like he's taking some off of him. It's like he was taking some off of him, and then he was just, I mean, there's no way that he's 6'3", and you not even utilizing your jab. Utilize your jab to keep him off of you. And then, big as he wasn't even going at him. I don't know.
I ain't watch it. I at all.
I missed it too.
It was a lead on.
By the time I turned to it, it was already gone off. I stayed on the Alabama Florida game. I ain't watching.
going to some other sports, we had it was another fight that was on Showtime last night with Gary Antonio Russell, Gary Russell's brother, actually fought last night on Showtime. Dude from I think he's from Capitol Heights, Maryland. And the dude, Gary, y'all understand his brothers, everybody in this family, all the boys are named Gary. I didn't realize that shit. Like the George Foreman shit, everybody's named George. Y'all realize it's like 5 of them and all of them are named Gary? And the way you differentiate them dudes is with that middle name. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I mean, in box.
All of well, no, one of them. It's sad to say, one of them actually died about 9 days ago. So,
Oh man.
Oh wow.
yeah, one of the brothers died like 9 days ago. And we're gonna go to one more topic. We're gonna go to the NBA real quick, and we're gonna talk about gonna be the rookie of the year this year. And I'm gonna go around the room. So, Al, since it's your topic, man, you can go first, man.
And his video is not up, and he's on mute.
Oh, for real? I can't see him. Okay.
I haven't really even put any thought into it.
Think Toppin.
I don't know. He might not even be the best rookie on that team, Derek. Because Emmanuel Quigley came in. He might not even be the best rookie on that team. Emmanuel Quigley came in the other night and dropped 22 and did it efficiently.
Role and yeah.
We'll see. The ball, he just been doing a lot of nice passes. You know what I mean? He's playing.
Yeah, but then like if you looked at his stat line yesterday, he had 4 points.
She assists, but the Bama be going. Yeah, it's not.
He tried to be too fancy with it, man. So who else?
I don't know. I think this is going to be that year that is wide open.
What I seen in the preseason.
Well, yeah, I agree. It's gonna be somebody to come in the second round or something, maybe.
Yeah, that's just in a good situation where ended up being forced into a role because somebody is out, and they forced into a role and. We just got finished talking about him. He's going to be sitting on the bench.
He ain't going. He
Have you been?
That's all. That's all
you
you
see a couple flashy passes,
but
when it's time, when the game comes down to when the
knock down a shot, I don't see it.
That's
All right, so there you have it. All right, so Wildcats Podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse. That FIUU candidate of the week, and we got Keith.
Hold on, you said you didn't want to use them.
So you go right ahead, Keith. It is yours, man. So.
Nah, I was just talking about the video climbing up on a glass door and jumping on the glass door, listening to some music or something, man. On the top of the door, the glass fell down. The glass broke, she fell down, and then the door fell on her.
It did go viral. It is everywhere. It is all over the damn net. I seen it on fucking Facebook. That shit. So it's everywhere, man. It's all over the damn social media. It's some straight up hood rat shit. And I guess with the pop you.
We just put them in facilities. We don't put them in facilities because they gotta fix that door.
Twerking on the damn door in the hotel room, and they probably got to pay like audience in the hotel room hanging on.
Wow, coming from.
Keep your all girls,
Lord,
man. Craig, you know, keep your all girls, man. You can't say it's young ladies.
they I wasn't talking about them. I talking about the girl. Lord, man. All right, so the paperwork has been processed and they got a full scholarship, building maintenance. Y'all give it a one time for them dumb brides in the hotel.
Have a close second though.
Who's a close second?
Somebody that was supposed to be here tonight.
Be on time.
They never showed up at all.
Don't want to give it up for Dave. All right. We're going to put him in. We're going to put old Blue in.
We just going to have him miss. Cop.
Put him on wait list.
We're going to put him on the milk cart. Put him on the bulletin board and
Ant this week for changing my name every 5 minutes during the broadcast.
Yeah, he wasn't. Craig, he wasn't. See, he didn't have to monitor the
intern jazz. Give it intern.
Yeah, give a shout out to our new intern.
Do yourself.
You still there? All right, so one time, we appreciate y'all checking us out each and every week. You can go to our YouTube page. We're right there on YouTube, some Wildcats, all right? We always show love to Black businesses, so I got to give it up one time for PJ's Coffee in Bowie, Maryland. Also, we got to show some love to Ezra Technologies that specializes in
IT services, cybersecurity, information assurance, facility management.
All right, y'all give it up one time for Ezra Technologies. One time, all right? And also,
and I got another Black business too, man. Quality First Moving and Hauling, for all your moving services. Holler my man Sean.
How they gonna holler at him on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we put it on Facebook.
Hit him on Facebook. Hit him on Facebook, Sean.
Look, the number is 301-965-0077.
All right.
There you go. What's up,
a lot of people might need his services right now. A lot of people, shaking and moving.
That's I need a dump truck. Do they do like waste removal?
Yeah, whatever you need, move.
All right, yeah, I might hit him up.
Yeah, hit up Sean. He's on Facebook. Just type in Sean. He'll pop up. All right. All right. So
Sean was called Quality First Moving and Hauling, man.
Quality First Moving and Hauling. We got you, Sean. We support you, man. So there you have it, man. So Wildcats Podcast. Oh, I got to shout out mine. Community Cuts for Kids 2021 coming to DC and St. Louis. 20 years in St. Louis. It'll be our 4th year in Washington, D.C. Community Cuts for Kids. Go to the CraigShillsFoundation.org, and it's the Burton and Craig Shills Foundation bringing it to you. If COVID lets us be great, we'll have it this year. If not, it'll be 2022.
Hey, Craig, you got to shout out Angela Cowan for coming on. Doing wonderful things, feeding the homeless and everything, providing those dinners. She's doing great things. We love to have her on the show today.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
ACW really Productions.
Yep, ACW.com.
Yeah. ACWProductions.com. All right. So Wildcats Podcast, thanks for checking us out. We appreciate y'all, and we are out. All right, Malik, that's for you. That's for you, Malik. That's for you. All right.